Get it. What's going on, guys? I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to lose weight. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is how to lose 10 pounds or more. All right. First tip, number one. Number one is creating a plan. The number one thing you really want to do is know where you're going. You cannot lay out a plan if you don't know where you're going. That's like setting the GPS and you're just driving around, but you have no destination. So you have to be able to set a plan. The plan is, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds before X date, whether you got a cruise you're going on, a trip to Miami, California, New York, Bali, wherever it is that you're going, you have to lay out a plan of where you're going. So you say, I want to lose 10 pounds before X date. You need to understand that the average person loses about 1.5 pounds on average following a nutrition plan and an exercise program. So you need to say, okay, what's 1.5 times 4? 1.5 times 4 is 6. So you say, well, Mark, I have 6 months before I'm trying to get to my trip or wherever it is that I'm going. So then what's 6 times 6 is 36. So you know that you can lose 36 pounds, right, in the next 6 months. So does that meet your goal? So that's the first thing you want to do, is to lay out a plan. Step number 2 is understand your schedule. Understand what you have to do throughout the day. You got to understand that whether you got kids, whether you have a significant other, you have to understand, do you got to cook for that person? Do you have to clean up during the day? Do you have to take care of your mom or your dad? You need to know those things so that you can lay out a schedule so those things are not getting in the way of you getting to your desired goal. So you have to lay out a plan. What time do you go to work? What time do you get off? Do you got to pick the kids up? Do you got to pick mom or dad up, the significant other? Whatever the case may be, you have to lay out a schedule. Number 3, a support system. A support system is so crucial because if you're living with somebody or whatever the case may be, or somebody's living with you, however it works, they need to be on the same page as you. They don't need to be eating pizza and you trying to eat salad and grilled chicken or fish or whatever, however it is that you eat. They kind of need to be on the same plan. Now, sometimes that's not going to always work, and you need to be mentally strong in order to make it through those times. But if you can get on the same page as your significant other, best friend, or whatever the case may be, mom, dad, whoever it is, that can really help you go a long way. So support system is so crucial. Number 4, I already talked about it. The average person loses 1.5 pounds. So you really need to understand that the math of it all. So you really need to lay out the math. Again, as I said earlier, understanding that 1.5 pounds, the average person loses 1.5 pounds on average a week, and that's with a structured workout plan and eating the right foods. So you need to know, okay, Mark, I want to, go to this trip or get in shape for this wedding or whatever the case may be in the next 6 months. We're going to use 6 months again. And I know that I can lose 6 pounds in a month, and it is 6 months until that desired goal. So I can lose 36 pounds by that 6-month period of time. Now, again, some people can lose less in that first month. Some people can lose a lot more. I've seen both spectrums. I've seen people lose 28 pounds in a month. And I've also seen people lose 0 pounds in a month. So it all depends on if you're following the plan or if you're not. All right. Number 5, getting a gym membership or a trainer. Getting a gym membership, you don't need one, but it really does help. To see other people working out and to see other people going after their goals can motivate you to go after yours a little bit more. Or possibly getting a personal trainer, because that's somebody that's going to help you stay accountable, especially if it's a good trainer. A good trainer will definitely check up on you, keep you accountable. They maybe even text you. They maybe even lay out a workout plan for you. They may stay on your case to make sure you're reaching your goal. In my personal opinion, that's what a good trainer would do. So if you can find a good trainer, that would be excellent. But if not, a good membership, a gym that has classes, which I'm about to get into next, would be really, really big for you. All right, number 6, which is classes. Finding a gym that has classes. There are certain gyms that are out there that don't provide classes. So you definitely want to find, if you're trying to lose weight, you definitely want to find a gym that provides classes. The reason why is because there are going to be other people in there to help you stay accountable and motivated. And you can also find friends in there too that you can link up with, and they could be also on the same wavelength, whether it's a wedding, trying to get in shape for a trip, etc., that you guys can link up or get together and kind of text each other, get a little group chat going to keep you motivated. Or maybe they can cook one week or you could cook another week and you guys can kind of help each other. Number 7, a food and nutrition plan, which I was just talking about just briefly. You definitely want to get on a good food regimen. You want to make sure that you lay out something where you're going to be eating foods that's going to allow you to lose weight. Now, I'm not going to get into exactly what foods that you should eat and you shouldn't eat, because I'm not sure exactly how you eat. You may be a pescatarian, maybe a meat eater, you may be a vegetarian, vegan, etc. However you eat, figure out what's the best way to lose weight in that category. But 3,500 calories does burn 1 pound of fat. Okay, so you need to burn more than you simply intake, or build more muscle to help you burn more calories. All right, that was number 7. Number 8 is listening to something positive. I like to call it personal development or mental push-ups. You definitely want to listen to something positive, because you want to keep your mind as strong as possible, because you're going to be going through these stages of negative thoughts. It's just going to happen. Like, you're going to be on the right path. Some people are going to be telling you that you should or should not do it. Why you getting that skinny? You looking like you getting sick. You know how people be sometimes, and you know who I'm talking to. You really want to make sure you're listening to certain things that are positive reinforcement. Nothing like a sitcom or the group of chicks that are on TV that may be downplaying, and I'm not throwing shots, but you know what I'm talking about. Listen to something positive that's going to keep your spirits high, and that's going to keep you motivated and going after your goals, okay? That was number 8. Number 9, your alarm can be your best friend. Your alarm is like your personal assistant that is free. Think about it. You can set an alarm for exactly every single thing that you want to do. You can set an alarm for your food. You can set an alarm for what time you need to go to the gym. You can set an alarm for obviously what time you need to wake up. You can set an alarm for what time you even need to go to bed, what time you need to pick up the kids, what time you need to cook. Your alarm can be your personal assistant. So use that free personal assistant that is attached to the phone that we know that we can't live without, and set your alarm for every single thing that you need to get accomplished, because it can actually keep you on track. I like to call that alarm your personal assistant. And that was number 9. And if you feel like you want to quit, that is absolutely where you want to be. You always want to get in that, you feeling like you want to quit is a great space, because that means that you're on the right track. Because if it's easy, why do it? Anything that's worth having, you're going to have to fight for. So if you feel like you want to quit each and every day, trust me, I promise you, it will get easier if you just stick to the program. Commitment is doing a thing that you don't want to do long after the mood you set it in has left you. So stay committed to the program. And those are my 10 ways to lose 10 pounds or more. Peace.